17 Stoic tips for mastering yourself. What if I told you that wisdom from over 2,000 years ago could be the key to mastering the chaos of modern life? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something that's completely transformed my own life. The ancient philosophy of Stoicism. In a world of endless distractions, mounting pressures, and constant change, these 17 Stoic principles have helped countless people, from Roman emperors to modern CEOs, take control of their minds, emotions, and actions. Whether you're dealing with stress, seeking purpose, or simply wanting to build unshakable mental strength, these timeless Stoic practices might just be exactly what you need. Let's get started. Tip 1. Focus only on what you can control. The foundation of Stoicism starts with a simple yet profound idea. Divide everything in your life into two categories: things you can control and things you cannot. As Epictetus said, make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens. You can't control other people's actions, the weather, or global events, but you can control your responses, your judgments, and your own actions. Think about something stressing you out right now. Ask yourself, is this within my control? If not, practice the Stoic art of letting go. If yes, direct your energy there. This mental shift alone can eliminate half your daily anxiety. Tip 2. Practice negative visualization. This might sound counterintuitive, but Stoics regularly practiced imagining worst-case scenarios, not to induce anxiety, but to prepare the mind. Try this. Take a moment to envision losing something you value, maybe your job, a relationship, or even your health. Feel that discomfort briefly. Now return to the present with renewed appreciation and perspective. This practice builds resilience for life's inevitable challenges while deepening gratitude for what you currently have. As Seneca advised, he who fears suffering is already suffering from what he fears. Tip 3. Embrace voluntary discomfort. Modern life is designed for comfort, but Stoics knew that intentional discomfort builds character. Try taking cold showers, fasting occasionally, or sleeping on a hard floor. These small, uncomfortable experiences train your mind to remain calm during genuine hardships. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, "Do not indulge in dreams of having what you have not, but reckon up the chief of the blessings you do possess, and then be thankful you are not someone else." Voluntary discomfort reveals how little you actually need to be content. Tip 4. Practice the view from above. When caught in daily dramas, Stoics practiced zooming out to gain cosmic perspective. Imagine viewing your current problems from 30,000 feet above, then from orbit, then from the edge of the galaxy. How significant do those issues seem now? This mental exercise helps separate genuine concerns from trivial ones and reminds us of our place in the vast universe. Tip 5. Keep a daily journal. Marcus Aurelius never intended his meditations to be published. It was his personal journal for self-reflection. End each day by writing about your actions, thoughts, and areas for improvement. Ask yourself, what did I do well today? Where did I fall short? How can I improve tomorrow? This practice makes self-improvement concrete rather than abstract. It transforms philosophy from ideas into action. Tip 6. Turn obstacles into opportunities. As Ryan Holiday popularized from Stoic teachings, the obstacle is the way. Stoics viewed challenges not as barriers but as training grounds. Every setback contains within it the seeds of growth. When you face difficulties, ask, what can this teach me? How can this strengthen me? What opportunity exists within this problem? Remember, diamond forms under pressure. The most defining moments of your life will come from how you respond to your greatest challenges. Tip 7. Practice present moment awareness. Stoics understood what modern mindfulness teaches. Anxiety lives in the future, regret in the past, but power exists only in the present. Epictetus said, make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens. Try this. For the next minute, focus solely on your breath and immediate surroundings. When your mind wanders to past or future, gently return to now. Present moment awareness is the ultimate form of control. Mastery over where your mind dwells. Tip 8. Remember your mortality. Stoics kept reminders of death not to be morbid, but because acknowledging life's finite nature creates profound clarity about what truly matters. Ask yourself, if I had 1 year left to live, would I spend today as I'm planning to? This practice cuts through trivialities and realigns your actions with your deepest values. As Seneca wrote, let us prepare our minds as if we'd come to the very end of life. Tip 9. Seek discomfort in truth. Stoics valued truth over comfort, especially about themselves. Actively seek honest feedback about your blind spots and weaknesses. When criticism comes, resist the urge to defend or deny. Instead, ask, what part of this might be true? True self-mastery requires seeing yourself clearly, strengths and flaws alike. Tip 10. Practice the pause. Between stimulus and response lies a space. In that space lives your freedom and power. When emotions surge, practice the Stoic pause, a momentary step back before reacting. Take a breath. Ask, is this emotion helping me? Is my planned response aligned with my values? This tiny pause prevents countless regrettable actions and words. Tip 11. Focus on character over reputation. Stoics distinguished between reputation, what others think of you, and character, who you actually are. As Epictetus said, make it your study not to be noticed for anything other than your character. Build yourself from the inside out. When faced with decisions, ask what the person you wish to become would do, not what would impress others. Tip 12. Find the teacher in everyone. Stoics believed wisdom could come from any source. Even difficult people serve as teachers. When someone frustrates you, ask, what can this person teach me? Perhaps patience, understanding, better boundaries? Every interaction becomes an opportunity for growth when viewed through this lens. Tip 13. Practice simplicity. Stoics valued simplicity not from asceticism, but because they recognized how possessions and luxuries often possess us rather than serve us. Try periodic decluttering of both physical spaces and commitments. Ask of each, does this add genuine value to my life or just complexity? Freedom comes from wanting what you already have, not from having everything you want. Tip 14. Love fate. Beyond accepting what happens, Stoics practiced loving what happens, amor fati. Nietzsche, inspired by Stoicism, described it as not merely bearing what is necessary, but love it. When facing unchangeable circumstances, practice saying, this is happening for me, not to me. Find the hidden gift in every situation, especially the difficult ones. Tip 15. Guard your mind. Epictetus taught that people aren't disturbed by events, but by their judgments about events. Practice mental hygiene by monitoring what influences you consume. News, social media, and even certain relationships can hijack your thoughts. Ask, is this input making me wiser, calmer, and more effective? Or more anxious, angry, and distracted? Your attention is your most precious resource. Guard it accordingly. Tip 16. Take consistent small actions. Stoics valued practical action over theoretical knowledge. Philosophy unimplemented remains mere entertainment. Choose one small daily practice aligned with your values. Perhaps a morning gratitude ritual, an evening reflection, or a midday pause. As Epictetus said, don't explain your philosophy, embody it. Consistency in small actions transforms character far more than occasional grand gestures. Tip 17. Serve something greater than yourself. Finally, Stoics recognize that self-mastery isn't the end goal. It's the foundation for meaningful contribution. Marcus Aurelius wrote, what brings no profit to the hive brings none to the bee. Ask yourself, how can my growth serve others? What greater purpose does my self-mastery enable? True fulfillment comes not from perfecting yourself, but from using that improved self in service to something beyond yourself.